So this video right here is mainly for me to address, based on my session this morning, that it's getting to a point now where I may just have to, and this is why I think, for the sake of what I really want to say, that it's best if I find a different video site, like a Patreon or just some other video site to where it's exclusive to just members only. I'm not talking about members like people that just sign in, only to exclusive to only people who sign in to log in to see my videos. That's what I mean when I said members. So it's to that point now where I think like going forward, and I'll still post some stuff here, but like I've already done a whole lot of my friendship with videos and what have you. There's so many of them, again, as I said in yesterday's video in the morning, that I would never do anything, like say anything to like diminish, my friendships with whoever I have, and just making it like if something goes wrong, I'm gonna deflect them, when that's not really the case. I don't ever try to do that. Maybe my word choice may have led to some misunderstandings, like what happened with last week, but for the most part, it's just a lesson learned that and if anything is just not not the same and all that, like, or even just like my friendships that ended with certain people, it's I know some of the guys will never see my videos. I'm talking about guys like some of my posture friends, like Shy, or Jessica, people like them, Christine, maybe, unless I send links to them, like Christine, Krista. It's just I think for future's sake, I mean, there are a couple options to where it's not necessarily so public. Send the link and they see it, right? But I think going forward now, it's just best, like, I mean, my thing is, if I do want to discuss my friendship with topics, like, although I do always mention about positive things about them, I think everything could just be like, I don't know, should I go a step further to say, thank you for this and that, or thank you friendship, this and that. I know that's something I would have done in my ex-close friend memorial wall, thanking them for their friendships, even though, like, I'm not gonna sit up here to say that they ended like that, because remember, I still had to go through that whole thing, and I only went through 3. Pearl Jane's one of those notable people that I already named, and and already did the the thank you friendship with, what I'm saying? So look, I mean, basically that's what I want to get into. Basically, it's just all about thank you, like thanking my friendships with these guys, and noting all the good things that we've done together. I'm not gonna like conclude to where how did this friendship fall apart, this and that, what I'm saying? Instead, I would just say, like, well, I'm wishing her all the best, and just kind of keep it light, friendly at the same time, to where I'm still rooting for them, even though my friendships already ended with some of them, So I'd be like, yeah, I'll be rooting for you. I know, when I'm, for me and my sake, when I do get better mentally, that maybe I may have a future with one of them. Look, Lovely Mel already reached out to me. Okay, so I mean, there's some people like Lovely Mel in terms of the friendship and this and that. You know, I talked about what happened and, you know, a possible reconnection. And look, when Mel saw it, she was like, oh, she appreciated it, you know. So certain people would appreciate, as long as it's nothing bad. Like, I'm not, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so look, maybe like some of the friendship discussions I made. I mean, per just the title, like, you know, they may be misconstrued as negative, but it's not. But, you know, I think going forward, I should avoid using phrases like "not the same" or you know, it's just no mutual understanding, or you know, just what do you call that? Trying hard, or you know, it never worked out the way it did, this and that, you know. But yeah, unless it's a friendship in general, I'd be like, oh yeah, it never worked, you know, just keep it anonymous. But like, just for my sake, I think everything to me just has to be positive, and you know, just noting everything positive with friendships. I know some people really appreciated that, like Krista, Christine, who else? Emily. She has a YouTube account as well. Lovely Mel, Sam, Mari, of course. Mind you, it's been 6 days now. Sorry, it sounds like I'm making a really huge deal about it, because I'm used to us talking every single day, and now we're not talking every day. I'm afraid she already cheated on me for another best friend. I hope not. No, that's my girl. That's my bestie for life. I'm sure she would not cheat on me. Just because we haven't talked for six straight days now. Essentially a week. Well, anyways, yeah, some people will definitely appreciate what I put up, even on YouTube, right? I mean, it's not like I have huge numbers, like, to where, I mean, there's only been a few of them that have huge numbers, right? But it's nothing close to like close to what I would see like 1K, 2K, 3K, like that kind of numbers. So I mean, there's some friends that are gonna appreciate, because I already done it in the past. I know it's advisable to ask for permission. I know I'll do that in the future, right? But I think, you know, in the past, it's already, you know, there's already enough evidence that, you know, some friends that did shout outs with, they appreciate, like Rhea's another one. Hell, shout out to Rhea, just a random shout out. I have two of them. She's like, oh, thank you. Like, yeah, I mean, these are some of the most chill people. Well, I mean, before our friendships ended, but it's like, you know, like it's certain things, like I think they would be okay with. So I'm pretty much on the safe side for the most part to just, when it comes to doing my friendship shout outs, like certain people, like you know, like Rhea, Cheska, you know, Emily, Lovely Mel, Sam. I think they'll definitely be fine with anything I say as far as like shout outs, random shout outs, or you know, just hell, even Angelique, you know, friendship shout outs, or even on their birthdays, or you know, just International Friendship Day, you know, yeah, even guys like Larry, and you know, who has seen my friendship video recently and all that. I had images of Catherine and Sarah there. You know, it'll be nice. I'll give like a self-advisable thing to add Sarah Geronimo to like my friendships with, if I'm talking about like, you know, my friendships with topics, like if I were to talk about with my friendship with Angel, with Rhea, you know, I already did Lovely Mel, Cheska, for her sake, it's because she's a Julia Angel like me as well. Julia Montez, an image, right? You know, so yeah, yeah, I think I'm pretty much on the safe side when it comes to certain people, and as long as it's not about, you know, like, yeah, I mean, my mistake was if I ever talked about, like, yeah, my friendship with is not the same, this and that, or, you know, just or, you know, like trying hard friendship, this and that, you know, or no mutual understanding, or, you know, just it's a roller coaster ride that just worn out. You know, I already made the first few that were more like that, but you know, just going forward, I think everything just needs to be positive now, in the sake of, you know, just everything positive, and not so, like, not even a single negative part. Well, I mean, if there's like a struggling part, I want to make sure that it leads to, you know, the positive, like seeing the light out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're seeing the good in the, you know, seeing the good in the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So yeah, just like, for the most part, with certain friends, like, and even guys, like, say for me to mention guys like Carlos, a boss, Ray, Ray, a boss, Carlos, Russ, especially, you know, Neil, guys like them, they're cool. They got the thickest skin, so they're cool with what I post up. If it's anything like regards to shout outs and all that, you know, they're fine. Some other people, as long as it's everything positive, I think I'm on the safe side of when it comes to, you know, doing shout outs for them, especially on their birthdays or friendship anniversaries, what have you, right? So, like Mercy, Resha, two lovely ladies, are some of the most chill, right? What else? But yeah, man, it's just for future's sake, like, if I really want to break down, like, what I really need to say when it comes to, like, struggling friendship issues, like what I had made, like, you know, last week, you know, I think, like, if I just feel the one I need to address, then, well, I mean, I won't do it anymore. But, you know, if it's, you know, certain friends I would like to talk about, and that, you know, that don't want to be, I don't know, like, I think it's just best to just, you know, remain everything positive. I know there's plenty of people that they're totally fine with my shout outs for them, on here, you know. So, you know, even if it's birthdays, random shout outs, or just International Friendship Day and all that, but still, I like to just, you know, I mean, who knows how much longer I'm gonna be doing such podcasts like this, especially when it comes to friendships, but, you know, I think at some point, like, I will just, I mean, I still thought about, you know, like, if I'm gonna do like two versions of like a certain friendship topic video, then then some other parts that I would want to say, that, you know, that is, you know, that is not, like, that is not to be said on here, then I would probably say it on, you know, on another video site where I feel more comfortable saying it. Not that it's anything like negative at all, of course not, but just like struggles here and there. And, you know, if I gotta express what I really feel, again, it's not for me to ever talk bad about any of them, like, in regards to how our friendships, like, you know, ended, or, you know, where they're still, like, currently struggling. But, you know, just if I really wanted to express where the struggles are, of course I still wanted to look at the positive, right? Then I think it's best to just have it on a different video site, like, you know, like Too Raw for TV mentioned. That's one of my guys, like, I listen to for sports. Patreon. And, you know, Dreamers Pro also mentioned about that. But we'll see. I mean, yeah, I'm giving it some thought. So it's just a matter of It's just a matter of when I will do this, when I will, I'm trying to find a healing mode right now. Obviously, after what happened last week and what happened the last few weeks, and the fact that I'm still in this dump, and just knowing what I need to do and all that. Look, I'm always gonna say the dump, my dump, this and that. I'm gonna keep it at that. So, like, the titles are never gonna be about, like whatever I say in the title is not gonna be anything so damn personal. Like, why am I always seeing a few cars on the left side? This is how completely shrunk this company is, or this dump is. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Even Paula had said it. Like, wow, man, 5 tables at the Christmas party last year. Let's just show how it's it's shrunk. But I'm gonna leave it at that. So y'all have a nice day, and I'll try to give more thoughts about what I should do with for a future friendship topics, and we'll just go from there. I mean, just for the most part, I'm on the safe side, but it's not like safe. Okay, so yeah. That being said, just gonna enjoy the sunshine, and I got a really big shoot-around game coming, and oh boy, I'm expected to lose, but I'll never know. And I'm actually gonna have a discussion on that later on. So keep watch on that next topic, because I am gonna address it. All right, peace.